Hello, I go by Ori, and I will be giving you a daily general reading. And this is for all signs, spirit, ancestors, the highest good. I ask for your guidance and assisting in this reading and helping all those that are watching to receive the message that is meant for them. Ancestors and spirit team, call you forward to work with the spirit guides of those that are watching the video. This is a general daily read. I ask that if you can kindly follow, like, and comment in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. I never reach out to you offering a free reading, or not a free reading. I'll never reach out to you to offer a reading that your ancestors are connecting me. If you would like a free reading, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. My email is beneath, and all the information you need will be there. Again, this is a daily reading for those that are interested. This is for entertainment reasons only. For some reason, I'm getting I need to say that this is not a reading that is set in stone. Nothing is ever set in stone. This is just information that is giving you insight in the near future or distant future. And this is, and you have every power in you to change any outcome that may be coming forward. Sisters and spirit team, please give me cards for the general reading. Chariot. Okay, so there's some important achievements that you've completed, and you've done that with some self-discipline and willpower. There's some power. Excuse me. There is some public recognition that you're getting from this. This could be from ancestors that you're getting this recognition from. This can be family members. This is something. This is coming from the ancestors. The ancestors are recognizing you. They're seeing all the hard work that you put in uh, to whatever this is that you've been working on. And that it's been an important achievement and willpower that you've had to put into this, and some self-discipline, some self-sacrifices I'm getting. And we see, try making some time for those that are around you, and take a sensible approach to this. Um, Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So there could be some family things that are going on right now, and spirit is asking you to deal with the challenges with the kind heart and understanding. I'm hearing for yourself, you may be putting too much pressure on yourself. You may be too hard on yourself, and ancestors wanting you to be kinder to yourself and much gentler. Being so hard on yourself isn't going to change an outcome. Um, and it's not going to make it better, is what I'm getting. Ancestor spirit team, what is this? What is this? Clarification on the Queen of Earth. Those of you, okay. Those of you are in the process of creating your future, and money. You're putting some money into this. And I will tell you that whatever you're doing that is really igniting this creative fire in you, it's reminding you to stay warm and sensible. And it's like whatever you do right now, it's gonna grow into wealth and prosperity. Just be patient with it, and it's going to work out just great for you. And that's what that chariot is saying. The chariot here is saying that everything's going to start moving really fast for you, and things are going to start. You're going to start seeing the rewards of all that hard work that you've been putting into this. Getting business venture, either starting your own business or going to work for a new business. You're very creative right now. You're like I could see the flow of the energy going through you, and you're really awakened to your desires and to what you want and what you're building, and you're really focused right now. What I'm getting, I'm seeing her so focused on what she's creating, and she's using all of her willpower. She's using all of her energy. Like, she's hyper focused. So I see that is you. You're very hyper focused, and this doesn't mean that you are like it's only for a woman here. No, this is also for men. It's never. I mean, it's a woman in the image, but I see a lot of masculinity coming off of her. So some of you women can be in your masculine energy, and some of you masculine, you're in your feminine energy because you're creating. Because women, the women energy, we create. Um, so for the masculines, that's what you're doing right now, and you have this you're like trapped in this illusion, or you are trapped in illusion, and you think that something isn't going to happen for you, and it's just going to be um, what it is. It's just a lack of self-confidence and afraid to take action, and that is the illusion of being trapped. So if you could work on maybe some self affirmation, self positive affirmation is what I'm hearing. um, it'll help you, and whenever you find yourself being in that lack of confidence, and being afraid to take action, being in that fear energy, start telling yourself some self manifestations. Like what I've been doing is I have written on my cup. So every time I'm going to take a drink out of it, I say 3 times into my cup and the water that everything always turns out in my favor, and then I drink the water. So that's maybe something you could try doing, is like when you're drinking something, or something like that, because liquid holds energy and it holds memories. So what you can do is, say your affirmations in that, sit in a bathtub, or when you're showering, say some affirmations. um, that might help. But what I'm getting is this is really positive, and it's some of you, you're trapped in this fear, and that's what has you, um, some of you, holding back what you're really wanting here. And I I kind of found myself in that energy just this last week, or the beginning of this week, where I was just so exhausted and tired. I didn't do any readings or anything like that, and I just took the time to rest. And this morning, I just could not for the life of me wake up. I kept waking up, but I couldn't get wake up completely, and I kept falling asleep. And then finally, it was after it was almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon already, and I felt something like move my bed, and it woke me up, and I just woke up instantly, and I was like filled with energy. So spirit is wanting you to fight these energies of the lack of self-confidence, to fight the energy of the illusions of being in fear or being trapped, because you're not. Just as long as you take the step forward, and you keep taking step forward, even if there's small baby steps, that's perfectly fine. You're still making movement. And there's some I see you coming in unity with yourself, and with the things that you want. But you're gonna have to, there are some traditional viewpoints or methods that have been placed on you that you grew up in, and they don't seem to be working for you. That's what kind of has you, holding yourself back and not taking those steps forward. And that may be what's holding you in this illusion of being trapped, and you're not. For some of us, these concepts that we were grown up with, from our parents and their parents and their parents before, some of those just don't work for us, and we're a little bit different from our ancestors, and in that aspect of the way we think and the way we see things. And try to fit yourself in that square little box. It just doesn't fit for you. You're more of a polygon or an octagon. So don't try to make the edges and the corners fit, because you just don't fit in it. You got to find what's right for you, that you're going to be able to fit nice and snug in there. You're going to be able to feel safe and secure. And And you are being recognized by your spiritual there could be a spiritual organization that you may be in, maybe a Christian Catholic religion, or something else that you may come from, and that is what that isn't working for you. Not saying that spirituality and religion is not working for you. It's just some of the viewpoints that may be being put on you don't work with you, and that's where you could be fighting with yourself, that you're trapped in this illusion of fear. You're really not. It's just I come from, I was baptized. I grew up in a Catholic church, did my first communion and everything, and I love church. I really do. I love it, but I just, I just, there are a lot of things that I just don't agree with, and I can't be. Not saying I will never go back to church or I will never go to church. I mean, I do occasionally, and I just don't, because I feel like if I'm going to be somewhere where you're supposed to be welcomed and loved unconditionally, and God is an all forgiving God, then a church shouldn't be putting a judgment and pointing fingers and putting fear into people, because we should never be in a situation, whether it's a relationship or anything that instills fear in you, because that's what gets you trapped in the illusions. It makes you feel stuck. And right now, you need to be moving forward. You need to be free, and nothing holding you down, because this creative energy. This is what spirit is wanting you to be in, and this is where once you start making those steps forward and you start doing what is being called to you in your heart and within your soul, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be creating this abundance and wealth and happiness, and it's going to give you so much freedom within your spirit, and not just financially. um, and try seeking out mentors that are like minded, and some friends that are like minded, that aren't gonna be so much of no, that's wrong, you shouldn't be doing this, implementing their own ideas and traditions on you. People that you surround yourself with should be the type of people that are encouraging and supportive, even if they may not fully agree, but still allow you to venture out and spread your wings, and do what's going to bring you joy. And if you fall and you make mistakes and you skin your knee, that's perfectly fine. It's okay to do that, because it gives you the opportunity to learn from that, to build on that, and to grow from it. And it becomes something really beautiful. You are suffering in silence, and then that's where that some of that illusion of being trapped in fear is coming from. But Speaking up for yourself, standing your ground is really going to help you to achieve what it is you want to achieve. And it's really going to help I'm going to say it again. It came to me earlier. Spirit gave it to me, and this is confirmation that it is time for you to spread your wings. Let that fire and passion just, and gorge yourself to where all this creativity and your passion for what you want to do is just released, so that you can do it, and you can start building your life that fits you, and not that's fitting those around you. And you will meet people along the way that are like-minded, that do follow in the same path, but that are on their own journey. And don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. There are some plans that do need to be revisioned, and more going on that meets the eye. And there are some things that may not have been the right timing for you, and that's why they didn't work out. But that's perfectly fine, because that again, it gives you time to go back and revisit it, and see the broader picture, see more of what's going on. And you may be receiving some challenging information. If you haven't received it already, you will be receiving it. Delays and changes to plans, and truths delivered without tact. That may go for some of you where you are going to assert yourself and stand your ground, and you're going to let some people know what you think and what you feel. Try to do that with being more gracefully, not so harsh to where other people are going to feel disrespected, or just you don't want to get out of your character. You want to be you want to be in that strong independent energy and that creative energy, but without breaking other people down. Having you don't need to do that in order to be in that energy. And that's where these two cards come from, where I'm getting, when I was saying about the failure, and that's where these two come in together, because there are some things, like I said, there was some challenging information, there were some delays, or there is going to be, but all that's going to do is going to give you the opportunity to revisit, and to and the timing might not be right, but it's not to say that the timing won't be right 3 to 6 months down the road. It's just giving you um, it gives you the opportunity to work some things around, and to put some things on hold that aren't quite ready and fully developed to be able to come out. I'm getting this may be for some cancers. Let me see some of the signs that this may be. Uh, I do see cancer in here, actually. There is cancer in the card. Um, and there's some earth signs in here. Some air. There's some fire, air, and earth, and water. So all the elements are here. I'm getting this cards here. Spirit, is there any other messages? Is there any clarification that needs to be said for the general collective? Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see. Okay, some of you, and that's where I'm going to go back into these cards here. You guys are going to be coming. Some of you are going through a transformation, a rebirth, and it may be for some of those of you that feel that you're trapped in this illusion of fear, not being able to move forward, not having the finances, or the things that you need to be able to make these moves you're wanting to do. You're going to go through the transformation. It's there. You're going through it, and that's where this passion is going to be ignited, and you're just gonna things are going to start moving really fast for you, and everything's going to start falling into place. You're going to have the resources that you need that you think you don't have. It may be supporting people around you, where people are going to support you, and they're going to be like, okay, what can I do to help you? Whether it's ideas or it's a place so that you could do what it is you're wanting to create, or like helping you with some of the material. They may have extra stuff, or things that you need to help you with what it is you're trying to do. There is fear surrounding money, and that's where that transformation is going to come in from, because you're surrounded with money. You're surrounded with the creativity. You have the creativity to make the money. I do want to say, because it's popped up twice already in my head, I talk so fast because the information comes in really fast, and if I don't say it when it comes in, I'll forget it. I'll miss the message. And for those of you that need to hear this message, it you may not get it if I'm not saying it right when I get it. But this could be taking anywhere from 3 to 5 months to 6 months, or it's been about that long that you've been working on it. But Spirit's coming in, and Spirit's saying that it's there, it's coming to you. You can't see very well. I'm sorry. This image here, this bird is like that spirit. Spirit is telling you to have a wider eye view of the people in your life, the people around you that you think can be supporting factors in what it is you're trying to do. And in this interesting, there may be some temptation that some of you there. Okay, so I'm getting some shiny things, maybe a relationship, somebody new coming in. Be careful of the shiny things, because sometimes shiny things, they can have flaws that could really affect you and what you're trying to do. Um, but there are news of exciting endeavors that are going to be coming. Use your originality and integrity, and that came up earlier. Like, if there's something you're needing to do, do it with integrity, do it with tact. Don't be so hard, and don't be disrespectful, and don't be, I'm getting mean. I don't know if some of you guys are mean when you lose your temper or something like that. Like be careful with that. And use your make sure you're always in your integrity, even when people aren't watching. You want to be, in your integrity, because you never know who might be watching that you're not seeing. And there hmm, here it is: fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and certain uncertain self-employment. And absolutely, this is confirmation to what I was saying. That some of you guys are, it is the self-employment that's going on. Some of you are looking for employment. You can, there's somebody around you, friends, acquaintances, that you may be running into. Do some networking. It's just calling for you to do some networking, and these people are going to help you with some employment. Some of you, there's that uncertainty around self-employment, but the wisdom to accept help from others. And that's what I was getting as well. With other people that are around you, there's going to be other people that are going to help you with information, that are going to be able to help you with different little things, small things is what I'm getting, to help you with your business, until you're able to get your own supplies or your own instruments. That I'm hearing instruments, things that you need for your business. And so that's coming up. Uh, um, Okay, some of you, I just seen the image in my head, and I got some of you maybe trying to go into construction or starting a construction business, maybe. I'm hearing partnership, and that's where the tools, you may not have the full supply of tools that you need, but there are people that are around you that can help you with that. Renting them or something like that. And yeah, it's always starting out. It's always a little difficult starting out, because you got to build up your clientele. You got to build up the word of mouth. I mean, I'm starting my YouTube channel after so many years that I've been, I've been thinking about it and just hadn't done it, and I'm just now doing it. And I've had to borrow the little webcam thing here from my uncle. And so I can relate to this, where you may not have all the resources, but there's people around you that can help you with those resources until you're able to do that on your own. We're going to get a card from the Orishas. This is the tarot of the Orishas, and see if they have any information they can help us with. That's too many cards. Give me a second. Way too many cards. I'm not going to read all the cards, because the book, I have to read the book. I'm not really familiar with the book. It is new. Um, and and they're kind of long. And we're already at going on 25 minutes. So here we go. Okay. So it's saying moon phases. Well, I'm not saying, but I'm seeing the moon phases here. So it may be anywhere from like 7 to 8, 9 months, a year, that you've been, probably thinking about it, working on it, or that you've been working on it and you've really been through rough waters. What I'm getting, you've taken on a lot of baggage, you've taken on a lot of hardship with this. And I can see like the ship here looks pretty beat up. Like you've really been through it. Wrong book. But sometimes, that's what it takes to start a business. They say the first 5 years or so, even the first year, it's just, some business don't make it out. But that's not what I'm getting for you. I'm getting like you're still afloat, and you are bringing in the material stuff, you are bringing in the business. It's just taking a little longer than you would have liked for it to take. And I understand that. Just be patient with yourself, and be patient with how things are going, because everything, it it's always it's never easy starting a new business. So this is really good information here. Really, really good card. So prosperity and profit and love, we begin to harvest the fruits of good sowing. The mind goes hand in hand with the heart. There is no imbalance between the emotions and the mind. We are very close to completing happiness. To complete happiness, our physical welfare is evident when these factors are found in combination. Beautiful. And that is definitely confirmation to what I was saying. Like it is time. You're some of you are going through the rebirth. Some of you got to be careful with temptation. Make sure you're doing things again with create that creativity. Well, creativity too, but make sure you're doing things in with integrity, with honesty, and you're not doing anything you shouldn't be doing that can cause you to lose the momentum you've already gained, and things are going to be moving forward. You make sure you keep intact that willpower, the self-confidence, um, affirmations when needed. And you do have the growth though. Like you can see this big pot of gold and money and all this glitter, and it's just these coins right here. Like it's there, it's coming. It's just, I mean, I say by the end of the year, things are really going to be looking up, and you're going to be like, wow, like I've really come a long way. I'm like, it's gonna be, things are gonna be way better before or by the end of the year. Like things are really gonna start picking up, and the money is really gonna start coming in. I'm hearing maybe a settlement, like there's gonna be some type of a settlement coming in. Things are already towards the end. It's just the last of getting everything together and sitting down and going over it, and being like, okay, this is what everything is. This, you know, and like figuring out what the payout is going to be for those of you that are looking for a payout, like getting everything together to see its worth, its value. um so there you go, for your general reading for July. I hope I was able to help with some Shelly. Hello, Shelly. I hope you were able to enjoy the reading. You were able to receive some information in the reading. Um, like I said before in the beginning, I will not reach out to you for a reading. If you would like a reading, you can email me, and we can go from there and see. My readings are pretty cheap compared to other readers. I'm just starting my page, and I know for those of you that are loyal and that really stick by as my prices eventually start to grow. I plan on keeping my original clients at the same rate of fees. So thank you for your time and for letting me read for you, and I'll see you again soon.